Okay, now we're going to go over the distributive property of multiplication over addition. And this is the distributive property. If you have A times B plus C in parentheses, that's equal to A times B plus A times C. So you just multiply the number that's in front of the parentheses by everything inside the parentheses. So for example, if you're simplifying negative 5 times x minus 3y, you're just going to multiply negative 5 times x, and then you're going to multiply negative 5 times 3y. So you'll get negative 5x minus negative 15y. And you can always change this minus and negative to a plus, so it's just not negative 5x plus 15y. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to do this one, negative 3 times the sum of 2x and 7. Okay, you would multiply the negative 3 times the 2x, which would give you negative 6x. And then you would multiply the negative 3 times 7. Now when you multiply a negative times a positive, it's going to give you a negative answer. So you could just go ahead and put a minus here, since it's going to be a negative. So it'll be minus 21. Okay, now when you have one like this, it's just like having a negative 1 in front of the parentheses. If there's no number there, it's just like having a negative 1 there. So you can multiply negative 1 times 8, and you will get a negative 8. Okay, then you multiply negative 1 times a. Now since you get a negative answer, put a minus instead of a plus. So that gives you a negative a, and then a negative 1 times a negative b. A negative times a negative is going to be a positive, so put a plus b. And one more example, if you have negative 6 times 2x minus 5. Just multiply your negative 6 times your 2x, and that gives you negative 12x. And then do negative 6 times a minus 5. Now since you're multiplying a negative times a negative, it's going to be a positive. So put plus, and 6 times 5 is 30. So it would give you negative 12x plus 30. And that's the distributive property.